Hello and welcome back to the Popcorn for Dinner podcast. Welcome to downtown LA. Today we're discussing episodes 3 and 4 of Sugar. It's been 2 weeks. And joining me once again, I hope you guys are ready. They're back. My private detective friends. Wait, what just happened? Your sunglasses. You know I'm redoing that.
I need to do it to get in the John Sugar
Yes.
character. There's one for you too if you want.
What the fuck?
TMT, I
Let's
love
switch.
you so much
Let's
for
switch.
having one on deck. You don't understand. Okay, you have one on deck.
So do I put it on? Do we put it on after I announce us?
Yeah, okay. Let's do. You put it on after you announce it.
So what are you?
There should be another one.
There are 3 now.
Yeah, there should be a third one.
Why did the third one for?
Because I want to try it.
Oh my god, it's not a fashion show. Hello and welcome back to the Popcorn for Dinner podcast. And welcome back to downtown LA, where we're still doing our private detecting. We're back to talk about episodes 3 and 4 of Sugar, Apple TV Plus's Sugar. And joining me once again, oh my god, was that why they were asking for my camera? It's TMT and Ebuka. How are you guys doing?
We are fantastic. Ready to talk about John Sugar. I've got the gear on deck. I feel like, by the way, guys, this was totally unplanned. You know, I just picked up mine, Bankole, stretched and picked up one of
For
mine.
people that listen on audio, what was unplugged?
You guys can see.
Not everybody can see.
We've all got the private detective shades of 2020.
But you know he's never worn shades on the show.
Has he not?
I don't think he's ever worn shades on the
okay, we're
show.
just too into character.
We're into character.
Okay, yeah. Should we do the whole recording like this? No, I can't see. I need to take them off. My eyes are bloodshot from all the alcohol and smoking.
And gear.
Yeah, exactly.
The gear that you do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because
You know
you
what
thought
gear is.
you
I live in Glasgow. I know what
Jesus Christ.
is gear like trend and shit like that.
No.
Gear is heroin?
No,
Smack?
gear is cocaine.
Cocaine? Oh, okay.
Oh, I
So
thought gear
what
was like steroids.
No, gear is
Yeah.
cocaine.
At
At least where I live.
Okay. I don't understand what just happened, but I guess we're talking about Sugar.
Yes.
I'm
disappointed in your intro, by the way.
Yeah, it was better. The
What was it
glasses
meant to
the
be?
glasses thing kind of threw me off. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a shame.
The glasses thing threw me off.
Okay.
It was like
I'm going to do it for Bankole. We're here today to do the essential work. The work that needs to be done. We're here
Why your
to
glasses
preach the gospel of John Sugar. Good question, TNT. I went blind, but Banky, you need to put yours because you're the host.
You know what? I'll have mine on. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want.
no. I'll have mine on throughout. I'll have mine throughout. If I don't see, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
You
It
look
doesn't
like
change the quality of my work.
You look like a member of the Nation of Islam.
That's how I'm really looking, brother.
I think that was the only
Peace be
reason you
with
wanted
you,
you to
brother.
put it back on. Just so you could make that joke.
Such an asshole.
You look like you're moving to
Um,
Philly instead of Toronto.
Is that a capital of Nation of Islam in Philly?
I don't know. That's where like the roots are from. So I feel like probably maybe.
Are they part of the Nation of Islam?
No, but they look like it.
No. The Nation of Islam is a
Questel,
collection of people that live
black
around the
gods.
world.
No, as I mean,
There's a lot of black Muslim people.
no, as in like the roots Muslim.
of the
No,
Nation
no,
of
Because you
Islam.
said the roots, yeah.
Oh, the roots. Oh, no. I thought
Questel
you
of
meant
black
like...
but
gods.
Philly
No,
is
that's what you said.
Philly is like huge for black Islam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is very apt post-Ramadan talk. Anyways,
Is it post Ramadan?
by the time this is coming out, yes.
Oh, okay.
We're in the
Cool,
future,
cool, cool.
TNT.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So you're not going to wait. You have to wear your sunglasses because this was
True.
your idea.
I brokered the idea.
This makes no sense. He doesn't even wear sunglasses on the show. I don't understand why I'm doing this.
PIs wear sunglasses.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Anyways, how you guys been? TNT, how have you been?
I'm just vibing, bro. Just out here chilling, doing my best, living the rest. I'm out in the west, keeping it cool, gun on my chest, vest on my neck. yeah. Hip-hop.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Yeah.
Please let's talk about Sugar.
Yes,
because
well,
I don't understand what's going on. I don't want the listeners to stop listening to this podcast. We'll talk about episodes 2
should
and
we
3.
cancel-
3 and 4.
Should we cancel everything and just lock in?
Okay, we're locked in.
Yeah. Do you want me to do an intro?
No, I think we can use what we already have.
Yeah, I think we're
Or you can
okay,
tell an intro. No, you know what? We can do an intro 10 minutes in. What harm? What harm? Go do your intro.
Hey, everyone, children, mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters. Welcome to Popcorn for Dinner. It's a podcast. It's very edutainment. You know what edutainment is? It's very educational and entertainment. And what we're doing here is very special. We're talking about the upcoming show, Sugar. It would have been out by the time we release this. And Sugar stars Colin Farrell. It stars a bunch of other people, different ethnicities, some white, some black, some Asian. I don't know, but it's a good show. We're going to talk about it and break it down. My name is TMT. I'm joined by the incomparable Banky, the super imaginative Ebuka, and we're about to get into some fucking TV. Let's go.
let's go.
Let's go.
That felt like
Fuck.
some gear.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Let's go.
all in. I'm all in. Let's talk about Sugar. So episodes 3 and 4. Episode 3 is titled Shibuya Crossing. Episode 4 is titled Starry Eyed. Both are written by Mark Protasevich, who created the show, and David Rosen, and both are directed by Adam Arkin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you guys your general thoughts on those two episodes. Well, after that, I'll divide it into 3 topics. But first of all, TMT, you love the show from the jump. Still on board halfway through the season?
I'm locked in, baby.
Are you locked in?
I'm so locked in, 100%.
More on board or less on board since the first 2?
More on board.
More on board.
Yeah.
How much did you enjoy the sequence where he pretends to be a PO?
Oh, I loved it.
I loved it so
I watched
much.
it like 3 times.
I loved it so
I watched it
much.
twice on first watch, and then I went back to watch it again after a few days.
Yeah.
And I
By
also
PO,
really,
it's
really...
like the sequence where he pretends to be Peter Obi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Where he
making sure I'm
calls
watching this
Jizisiagu and
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Okay.
of
Yeah.
course. We can talk about it now or later, but Eric Lange or
Yeah.
Eric Lange, I still don't know his pronunciation.
he does the thing
He's
again.
doing incredible work. He's doing insane work. Like the part where he's like, "You are making sense, but I don't believe you." So I'm just gonna put a hand in the blender.
And it's like, I know she's going to scream,
Yeah.
but you,
We don't know what we're going to do. Like
It was like this
he's
is not about what you're doing. It's about me. It's what I need for sure.
he's like, it's so easy to go over the top with this character. His delivery is so like measured, and like when he was talking to, which we're definitely going to talk about, when he's talking to Davy, and it's like, if you mention my name, I will score fuck you to your eyes come out. Like it's just like, I'm just telling you what will happen. It's not even like, I'm not trying to be intimidating. I'm just giving
this
you
is
the
not
facts.
a bluff. This is not a threat. This is just like what I will have to do.
Loving
I
him
think-
so much.
What really sets him apart from other villains is that it's not like he's having a bit of fun, but like
Mhm.
it's not excessive. It's not like it's like
Yeah,
you know,
it's
he
like,
has a job to do, but he takes pleasure in bits of it, and a lot of it he's
it's
just
still
like
about
trying
the
to-
work.
He's
Yeah,
trying to get
it's still about the
through
work
stuff.
for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to start with, we'll talk about the main mystery that started this show, which is Olivia's disappearance. What we found out this episode is that this girl,
Olivia.
well, first of all, Olivia came to know this woman, I can't remember, I should have written her name, I'm sorry, through her work with Amy Ryan's character. And then this woman's abusive boyfriend kills her. Once to dispose of the body, Olivia comes in, and Olivia kills him, and then dispose of his body, and then nobody knows where Olivia is. But at the same time, Olivia's friend was not a friend originally, but became friends, and tells her about how Davy was.
What do you even call that?
I was going to say, what do you actually call that? Blackmail?
Blackmail, sexual blackmail. Yeah.
Can I just say, and this is a weird thing to say about this particular plot line, but I was very impressed with the writers coming up with like a new way
to show
for a Hollywood sleazebag to do his thing.
I mean, it happens, so they must have taken inspiration.
Yeah, I was like, I've never like to like blackmail someone to having sex with them based on video of them having sex with you before.
I mean,
like I was like, I've not seen that happen before.
It's one of the many ways in which blackmail happens. In fact,
I have heard about it.
Yeah, it's like
So you guys say that it's a common thing. It's me that just didn't know about it.
It's
Fair.
not a common thing, but it's definitely a thing. I think you don't realize how depraved straight men are. I think that's one of the things.
That's fair.
Yeah, like There are straight men like the badness from straight men doesn't come from um not being able to attain a certain. It's about control, power. It's about doing the worst possible thing at
Hmm.
every. Like you have five choices. You
They always
fucked
make
up with
the
a
the worst possible
you
choice.
fucked
Yeah,
up with
yeah.
a girl before, and you're both single now, and you could take her out to dinner, and you could try so many things. Your dad is a
You
rich
could be
man,
as
your
charming
grandfather
as
is a
yeah, yeah.
richer man. There's so many. You're not an ugly person per se. Like you have medium success in Hollywood. There's so many routes you could have taken to
Oscar
get.
nominated.
Oscar nominated.
It's
You have a really, yo.
I actually disagree with TMT. It's not five routes. There's two. It's like you can decide to be weird or you can decide to be normal.
Normal.
Thank you,
Most
thank you.
most people choose to be. I say most. Some people choose to be weird. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I won't lie. Like that thing where I've seen the streets in 8,000 different variations. Where it's like, okay, it's two tweets. It's one, what is wrong with straight
Hmm.
men? What's in that
Hmm.
one? The second one, and the one that really gets me is that like, why? I don't even know how to explain it. It's what is it? Like, what is the issue here? Like, why are you like this? You
oh
know what I'm
god.
saying?
I
You know what I'm
No,
mean,
no,
saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because
I get what you're
he's
saying.
just,
Because
he knows
I
what
think
he's doing is wrong.
yeah, yeah. I think what surprised me was that like I thought the story was gonna be like, oh, he intoxicated me and then took advantage of me and maybe took a video and was like, if you say anything, I'll show this or whatever. I didn't think it was gonna be like, oh, he had a video from years ago. Because she said it. And because in my head I was like, what's the point? And she said it was like, what do you think could happen here? Which was my thinking. I was like, is this how you get someone to have sex with you by showing like what do you actually think was going to happen here?
which is yeah. Let's not get into it. But it's an insane
No,
thing to
yeah.
think about. Just because, like, I mean, for most normal people, it's like yeah. Let's
No,
not
no,
get
no.
into
I,
this.
I, I feel like we can get into it because, like,
No, because what I was going to say is that for most normal people is that like you know you have the capabilities
mm,
of you know let's say sleeping with a Megan Fox, right?
yeah,
Okay. Then why do you have to do it under duress? You get me?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
so
mean,
it's just
I mean,
that's why I said let's not get
it's
into it.
definitely obviously for someone like him, it's definitely the power thing. Like that goes without saying.
It's
But it's also like yeah. So obviously,
Yeah. It also
Olivia knows
comes from
about
it
this.
also comes from not understanding the. Sorry, go on. You want to go?
No, no, no.
It's
Finish,
just a bit of.
finish.
Yeah, I was gonna say it comes from like men not understanding how ephemeral charm is. So
Mm-hmm.
you can be in the exact same position you can be in a position you look a certain way, you feel it, and you are the most charming person in the world, and you have riz, and a woman might want to sleep with you, and 16 days later, 16 years later, 16 months later, you can be that same person in that same position, look the exact same way. That charm is just, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the same. It's part of you the same way, but it means nothing to the other person. And you have to understand that, like, it's life. You fucking move on. You can circle, like, you both of you can, like, meet again and try it later. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You keep it fucking moving. You have to move. You can't stay and plot and plan and scheme with your fucking billionaire daddy and his billionaire daddy. What are you doing?
He had that
And
video
I'll
for.
tell you, as a man,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
more power you have, the more you need to fucking chill. The more you need, because like power is
Fair
crazy, man.
enough.
That shit makes you drunk. Takes you down dark
I
places,
mean, no, it goes to what you
and
said
it makes
yesterday.
you,
Now,
yeah.
so not yesterday, last week, or 2 weeks ago when you were talking about last episode, when you said the more when you have these things, it's easier to be nice or easier to be kind. And I
Mm.
was like, it might be, but like, it's not natural. It's not
It's also
natural to
easier
be
to be a
kind.
piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like most times the easier path is to just be a piece of shit and not even care, not be empathetic or anything. But yeah,
No, no,
anyway,
no.
so
Okay,
Olivia,
so no, I'm not saying it's easier to be kind when you
mm,
have power and money. I'm saying when you have power and money, it's easier to be kind. Do you understand what I mean? It's
I do,
easier
I
to look
do,
out
I
for people
do.
when you're rich.
When you don't,
Okay.
when you're not
Yeah, it's
stressing
that
about
kind of
your
thing.
own stuff. I do get what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so Olivia finds out and she tells, I can't remember her friend. She tells her friends that like, look, you're not the only one. And I'm assuming that she's principally woman number 8 who doesn't want to agree to sign. And
Also, that is
again,
Sam Smith lyric.
woman number 8 doesn't want to sign. What's a Sam Smith lyric?
No, I know you're not the only one.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, that's
But
something
yes, it's a
like
Sam Smith lyric. Yeah, and then
I
she
wonder how
disappeared.
they are doing.
I think,
Sorry.
considering how I know how mystery shows work, I'm probably sure like Davey is not related to Olivia's disappearance.
okay.
It's just one of those things where like her disappearance has brought light to the situation because she knew about it. I would assume. I don't think he's one that plotted to kill her because of that. But also, Davy's thing comes to light during the premiere that almost kills his grandfather.
Almost.
No, I think he said he's alive. John Sugar was like he survived. I think
Almost.
John said he survived.
Fair, fair.
This guy saw the gray hair and
Um,
was like, "Yeah, he's done.
yeah,
He's done."
yeah, and then it gets leaked out. We should always talk about his mom.
Should we talk about his mom?
Let's talk about his mom.
Oh, by the way, I only just realized, throughout the last episode, I was just thinking like, there's so many people here I recognize, and I can't pinpoint it.
Mhm.
I pinpointed Amy Ryan from The Office. Like, I'm not gonna forget Holly.
Yeah,
And then
Oh,
I was
come
looking
on.
at this lady,
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is this lady? Who the fuck is this lady?
really.
She's
And I was like-
evil.
And then I was like, oh my god, she looks way more attractive than the last time I saw her. Who's this lady?
You can't
And
say
it
that.
turns out this is fucking Skylar White. Right?
So you think she's more attractive here
Oh
than she
my
was at
god!
Skylar?
Yeah.
Skylar White.
What is
Oh
going on?
my
You didn't
god!
know that was Skylar.
I didn't know it was Skylar. Do you know who I thought it was? Well, I knew it
Who?
wasn't that, but like
She
I
looked like
saw
someone
her,
else.
and my brain just said evil Laura Dern, and I know that's fucked up because
That's
like
fair.
there's
Just
there's
because
no
they're tall.
like
It's because they're tall.
they have long
Yeah.
features. But yeah, I'm sorry. That's
But yeah,
Skylar
his
White.
mom is
Also,
played by
Skylar White
Anna,
is not her name. Let's get her real name. Sorry, does
Anna
anyone know her
God.
real name?
Anna God. Yeah, his mom played by Anna God. And I mean, look, listeners of this podcast, the actual listeners of this podcast long term will hate me if I don't say this, but there was a Breaking Bad reunion there because her husband, Davy's dad, plays
James
the
Gunn.
main
Sorry.
character.
Okay. What?
I knew it.
Sorry,
I
I'm done.
fucking knew it. I
I'm
knew
done.
that was gonna come from somebody. Her husband on the show plays Rich Swikert from
Okay,
Better Call
yeah.
Saul, so it's like a Better Call Saul Breaking Bad
I see.
university in there. Yeah, so she's like evil,
Like, oh yeah.
or at least
She
in
is-
context
she
of
is-
like
she is yeah.
she
evil.
said, "Give me the girl's name and I'll make her not talk."
Yeah.
Like straight,
She's-
she's like stage mom to the max.
She's a mother.
I find it interesting that he's fair, maybe. He's close with all his exes.
Is he?
Bernie.
Oh, Bernie. Yeah. I mean,
Apart from the one that there are
Yeah.
3 exes. One
but
is
when you
dead.
say close,
Look at how they were talking. Look at how him and
He
Anna were
has-
talking.
yeah, but like I can't
That's just
lie. Like when
that's a function of rich people shit, though.
I was going
Fair.
to say, I was going to say something similar to that, but it's a phrase that cannot leave my throat. But when you're that kind of person, then yeah, like I get it.
That's fair. But
Wait,
I mean,
yeah,
Amy
what?
Ryan
You have,
came-
to, you have to be cool. You have to be cool with. You have to be cool with your exes.
Why do you have to be cool? Just say the phrase. Why do you have
If you're in
to
Hollywood, you have to be cool with your exes.
Why?
Because you bump into them, like you run into them. Your ex might date your friend in 2 years, blah blah. It's just if you're in Hollywood, that's what it is.
Are you okay with your ex dating your friend?
Oh no,
Why
No.
not?
why? Because why? Why is that necessary? I wouldn't date your friend.
Why
Go
not?
get some hustle. I would actually look at my friend and say like, shameless nigga, get some hustle and look at.
No, but
look at
like
this way.
she's already battle tested.
Yeah, but that's
I know.
no.
I know
You know
she
what? You
works.
know what? Actually, I don't have a problem with it. Let me.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a problem with it. You guys
Wait, hold
have
on.
a nice
Battle
life.
tested
I would
is
just like.
crazy. I would just wait to overlook that. Like,
I would just.
I
be
know
like,
Banky wants
you
us
know,
to forget that he said that, but what?
I'll just be like, you know what? I thought you were more imaginative.
I'm not.
I thought you could dream a little
I'm
bit.
like,
more.
I'm not.
Okay, I'll be happy for you. That's true. Not everyone can dream big.
Yeah. Also, with regards to Davy, we should mention that him and Kenny go to John's fake mother, and they get information there,
That was
which
hilarious.
they tell his mom,
Yeah.
Anna Gunn, but we don't know what that information is that they found out. TMT, is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just like,
Okay. His
enjoying
screen is like,
myself.
okay.
Yeah.
We just remember we're
Also,
still recording.
you guys look like I'm just so impressed by how you've both committed to the glasses thing because I'm enjoying myself. I'm always wearing glasses.
We look
I
like
live in
three blind
Lagos.
mice.
It's amazing. That's what I was going to say. Like we look crazy, man. We look like a jazz quartet, bro. Like, oh, I guess trio, but it's
True.
nice. It's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
This is such a terrible episode of podcasting.
Woo!
So yeah, they go. Him and Kenny go. Kenny uses his special skills to get information, and then
Who's
they go
Kenny again?
find
Oh yeah, the nerd. Sorry, go on, go
the
on.
no, not the nerd. What?
Sorry, who's Kenny?
The bodyguard
He's a nerd.
that fucked the nerd.
Yeah, he's a nerd. The body. Oh wow. Yeah. Kenny's a nerd. He's just buff, but he's definitely like a nerd. He's bad at
Fair enough.
like. Yeah. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, so they go talk to fake mom, and we don't know what fake mom told them. And then, like I mentioned, when they're driving back and the news comes out, Eric Lange calls them.
Yeah.
His character's name is Stallings.
Yeah.
So we now know that, like, as we see, like, Stallings is kind of like everybody knows about Stallings. I thought it was going to be this kind of detached storyline that's going on this way, but it seems like he's very involved in everything. Like Davey knows him. We're going to talk about it in a second. Or Ruby at least knows about him. So,
True.
any theories about Stallings before we move on? Like, do we have an idea?
I can't say at
It-
this point.
Yeah.
So I'm not good at guessing.
Yeah,
It's hard to
same.
look good that's bald. And I
Mhm.
feel like if we go through the gaming company Rockstar's files, we'll find that I don't know, but I'm just guessing that we'll find that he was up there as a contender to play Trevor in the last GTA. He was probably one of the finalists.
Such a
You know what I mean? Just a
long
mix
journey
of
to that point.
charisma and baldness.
I see.
Like I said, I've watched him
Bald
in a few
charisma,
things.
I like to call it. He's like an eagle. He soars and he takes us with him in his
This is definitely
propeller.
the most charismatic I've seen him in
Yeah.
like the things I've seen him in. Yeah, this
He
is
wasn't this charismatic in Victorious.
no, he was their weird drama teacher, I think.
Yeah, he was like a hippie drama teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sikowitz.
Yeah.
Okay. The third thing I want to talk about, because like the first one was just Olivia's appearance, the second one was like Davy's whole troubles, and then
Yeah.
the third thing is kind of like the mystery between Ruby and the Doctor and everybody else.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Bankole opened this episode with saying, the central mystery of the show where Olivia
You don't
is.
think it's a central mystery?
Bro, the central mystery of the show is who the hell is John Sugar, bro?
So, okay, so TMT, I'm going to put you in a timer for like 10 minutes. And we are a podcast of accountability, I believe.
Okay.
I think our 5 listeners deserve that from us.
Oh, you want
And
to
I think
tell them what I said?
I think I should mention that TMT has what, like 6.5 episodes.
6.5.
Yes.
Okay, that's like,
He's basically finished the fucking show. He's
There are
basically
8
finished the
episodes.
fucking show.
I've seen like 20%. I said 20%. I've seen
No,
like 80%.
you have 20%
80
left.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but no, he's already gone through in 7. He stopped he was like, oh, halfway through 7. I was like, what am I doing?
I
I was
won't
like,
lie,
oh, thank you for remembering.
I don't remember any of 7. I was like enjoying it so much that by the time I got to 7, I was like half asleep. And I was like, damn, this VPN app I downloaded is really killing it right now. I wonder what else I could watch. I fell asleep. And I didn't really
So-
absorb it. So 7
So
and
TMT, this
8.
part is just going to be Ebuka and I talking
I love
for
that
like
for
10
you.
minutes because
Yeah, I'll just be
yes,
here, man.
thank you, because
I'll do this a lot.
because you can't say anything.
I'll be like,
Yeah, because you know things.
I'll be like, yeah.
Who the fuck is John Sugar?
I don't know, man. Like, I really don't know. First of all, it got to a point where I was watching the episode, and when they pulled up his records, I was like, okay, those look like real records. He
Mhm.
went to high school.
Mhm.
He's got a university degree. Really smart guy, by the way.
Yeah.
He didn't drop a single class like throughout his career. So you can tell I paused this and look at it in detail. He's got a birth certificate, but he's got a fake mother, and there
His
is
dad is quote unquote dead.
there is a lot of discussions.
I love that you have who the hell is John Sugar, all caps in your notes.
There's a lot of discussions going on around him behind his back. That's, this guy, we can't let him do this. We can't let him do this. And his handler is really handling. Like, she's not letting him out of her sight. She's not letting him do anything. And I'm very confused by who this guy is. Bankole had an out
Can I
there
say who I
theory.
think John Sugar is?
No.
Fair
Bankole had
enough,
an
yeah.
out there theory that John was an alien. And it's so weird because I watched these episodes, and I'm like,
you're not being dissuaded of that
Yes,
fact.
I'm
Like
not
the
being
more I watch them, I'm like, are they actually fucking aliens? What's going on?
But at the same
What
time,
were
it's
they
like
fucking aliens, first of all? Sorry, go on.
we're talking about who these guys are and the society and whatever, and like blah blah blah. And guys, they're just communists, bro. Like that's what I think they are. Like they're not aliens, they're nothing. Because when they had that meeting, I was like, these guys are just communists. You know, they're having hush hush
It's
meetings.
close to communists.
Blah,
What they
blah.
actually are, they're members of
The-
QAnon. So, what?
and then when
John Sugar is Q.
when she gives that speech with the whole
John Q.
what needs to be done, blah blah. It reminded me
Exactly.
of Lenin's what needs to be done. I was like, maybe these guys are just communists, to be honest. They're just out there improving the world. And
let me throw some things that were said or happened
okay.
regarding who the fuck are these guys. First of all, beginning of this episode, John Sugar didn't know an English word. And
For untenable.
And then he said the word in other languages.
German and Zulu. John Sugar, I'm on your ass.
I love
I'm gonna find.
I love the fact that you know it was Zulu.
I'm gonna find
who you are.
Insane. Yeah.
Would the show be different if John Sugar was portrayed by Odumodu Black?
See, that won't make sense to the listeners because I've cut out from the intro. I've cut out all the things we said about that from the intro. So now people are just like, why did you just randomly bring
You know
it
what's
up?
funny? You said he couldn't find the English word of a thing.
Yeah.
Right? And he said it's in random languages.
Mhm.
How funny would it be if John Sugar was actually Odumodu Black and randomly he woke up in the morning and you tell him good morning and he just screams a Bobby condition.
I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. What are you guys doing?
Or he just
We're
screams,
trying to
punish
make
me like
it
African.
so interesting. Punish me like an African mom.
And then your handler is like, what the fuck
Can you
is this
imagine?
guy
Can you
on?
imagine white John Sugar saying "punish me like an African mom"?
You know what? I
Oh,
need that.
Jesus.
Now I need that. I'm going to edit it.
What do you say this to Ruby?
Yes, I'm going to edit it. Just man, he has one of his manic episodes and says, "Punish me like an African mom." Imagine him dancing to Cast.
Oh fuck! Can we please behave ourselves? Can we behave ourselves?
Colin
please?
Farrell,
it
please,
makes
if you're listening
sense,
to this,
because
you need to
like
listen to Cast.
the song Cast and the fact that Colin Farrell was cast in the role, it's like, bro, I'm seeing
That's the best you could
lines.
do.
I'm seeing
That's the best you could do. Like he was cast in the role. That was the best line
bro,
you could
it's like
go.
it's 6:45 on a Thursday, man. I don't know what else you
Okay.
want from me right
Okay.
now. Honestly, I'm trying my best. Yeah,
So he doesn't know the English word, and then he goes. You said Spanish and Zulu,
No.
or what is it?
German and
German
Zulu.
and Zulu, which is just a bit insane on his own. Then when he's with Stallings says, "Why didn't you tell me who you really are?" And then his voiceover says, I'm strangely tempted. I was like, okay, fuck.
It says, legally practitioner. Sorry.
Fuck. Fuck, I walked into that.
Hardly.
So, what about our non-Nigerian listeners who have no idea who Odumodu Black is?
Well,
They
they
will
need to
find
find
out.
out, man.
Yeah.
What song should they start with?
I love how no one wants to say.
Yeah, you guys say it. You guys.
No, you should have brought this up. For our non-Nigerian listeners listening to this podcast right now who have no idea who Odumodu Black is, what song should they start with to listen to him?
Declan Rice, because he's British, isn't he? Or Irish.
Fair.
And Colin Farrell's Irish, so.
Okay, I like that line. I like that line.
Yeah.
What's yours?
His best song, Blood and Dance
Floor.
Yeah.
Okay. So go listen, and I apologize for whatever you're going to hear in those songs.
Also, if it's not blood on the dance floor, it's murder on the dance floor. Take some
and
time.
then obviously, I need a bunch of time. And then obviously there's the whole interrogation debrief.
Yeah, it's like why you
interview.
She says
thing.
some things at that made me, because she was like, why? She says some sentences that made me think this guy is not.
So she asks him, "What is this?" And he says,
"Yeah, he
says an objective account of personal interactions that occur as a result of my stated profession." And I was like, "That's not weird at all."
Yeah, and
that makes sense.
And then when she started asking him questions, this is how you can tell. Like, I understand how people get deep into conspiracy theories, because just because Bankole mentioned that alien thing, when he wrote that thing about the curtains sliding back and forth, I was like, could it be an alien looking down, talking about, the clouds moving over?
It feels like he's observing, like so much of this is like
no,
new to him.
She did say we're supposed to observe
and not interfere.
Can I talk here?
Yeah.
No, because you have theories. Or you rather you know answers. Actually, not even that theory. You know answers to our theories.
Yeah, but I have like a bunch of like witty
Okay,
distractions,
you can give your witty
red
remarks.
herrings, so to speak,
Uh,
because I'm a
that's
bird.
racist, by the way.
How?
Oh, because like back in the day, whenever they wanted to distract people, they would throw like red birds at the Native Americans.
That is
So it was
not where red herrings come from.
that's where red
Are you
herrings come from.
fuck
Yes.
You're
you? That's
joking.
a lie. Fuck you. You're doing
You
my
should
thing.
have seen
Fuck
my
you,
eyes.
man.
Could be true though, because you can't worry about white people. It
What do
could
you
be
mean
very
could be
true.
true?
You know
But don't say that. Don't say that. Like I was like, what?
the funniest
You
thing
know
is
what I
that
mean?
like
I mean,
with
history nerd. I was
almost
about to.
everything,
Why you don't wear your glasses?
it could be so. I
I
completely
got bored.
believed you because you know how life is. You Google something and you're like, oh, that's racist,
Yeah.
or that's bigoted in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Should I put them back on?
In the
Yes,
course of
put them back
Bankole
on.
and I's friendship, there's been at least three things where he has chosen for some reason to ruin my enjoyment of certain
What?
phrases because
Like what?
they were. I'm not going to fucking say it because I don't use them anymore. But because they were.
I just said you can't use the F word to talk about
No,
to
no,
gay
no,
people.
no, no.
That's all I said.
Well, please, that is not what this is about. I beg. I'm begging. Look at my eyes.
Was it
Please.
him growing out
I've
his
never
beard
ever
like
used that word in my life. Like ever. Even when I was 9.
Yeah, it seemed like a weird word even back
Yeah,
then.
exactly. So,
Anyway, okay, so TMT.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask you what you think about them because you have an answer and that feels cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like cheating.
I feel you. But ask me still.
and then when the cat has a name. I don't know, man. These guys are
what do you
just
mean the cat
ignorant.
has a name?
If you look at the subtitles, the cat has a name.
Oh, as
Johnson.
in, yeah, but they've named the cat in the show.
Really?
Yeah, she says the name of the cat like episode
Okay.
1 or something.
Okay.
Why is that the big clue for you? Like
That's why I say conspiracy theories, but you should never said that alien thing. Now I'm just watching it every time thinking.
I think it at this point it feels because here's the thing, I'm terrible at guessing things.
Okay.
So I think the fact that I thought alien means the show wants us to think alien, meaning it's not
But
alien.
I also don't think they're spies because Davy, who's a obvious.
that's not true.
Yeah, so I don't think they're spies.
There's definitely something. There's definitely something.
Wait, hold on, lads.
Maybe they're
Why don't you
robots.
think they're spies? Well, talk to me
Also,
about the David.
another thing about the
Because
alien
David's
thing,
an idiot, so he can't guess it correctly.
when he was talking to that movie
Who is
guy and talking
Davy?
about how much he loved movies,
the son,
he spoke about
like the one that was raping people.
Oh. Right.
spoke
So
about-
Yeah.
you mean David. So guys, come on.
Yeah, David.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're respecting me
so
enough
you're
to call
saying
him
that-
David.
So you're saying they're not spies because David could
so
look up
during
the
that
background.
conversation when he
exactly, 'cause
suggested
he
it,
guessed,
But
no,
the
because he
background was
guessed.
fake.
No, he guessed
'cause
that he guessed that they were spies, so, and he cannot be correct.
No, but
so
he would
Because-
guess that because he's fucking in Hollywood. He has imagination to spare because he never had to grow up really.
yeah, but when his dad rejected it, I was now started thinking maybe they are spies and it's
Mm.
going to be like his dad rejecting it, blah blah. I don't know,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
I hate this theory because when he goes to speak to the movie guy and he's listing all these things in movies, he calls robots, he calls bad guys, I
Mhm,
think he calls spies,
mhm.
but he doesn't say anything about aliens. And there've been a lot of alien
But
movies.
even like when he's talking to his doctor, he's like, "Oh, it's a sci-fi horror."
Yeah,
No, he's like, "Oh, it's a horror." Actually, no, it's a sci-fi horror. I'm like, okay, fuck your writers. We know what you're like. Fuck you, man. Like
Speaking
this
of
is
aliens,
Mhm.
like in Marvel movies, are Asgardians aliens?
yes.
Yeah.
Because they look like people. So explain
Yes.
that.
Aliens don't have to look weird.
Why not?
Alien just means from a different planet now.
From a different place.
Ooh.
Technically, we're aliens.
Wow. Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Illegal aliens. That's what you said.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a
Wow.
Aliens, man.
I didn't know you were, as in, that's incredible. I didn't know that's what you thought.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
Surrounded by aliens.
That's
It's
Build a
crazy.
fourth wall.
jeez. Nice.
Beautiful.
Well done. And then break it.
Movie podcast.
I like that one.
Okay. So we have no idea what these guys are.
Who John Sugar is.
I do really. I want to apologize to anyone listening to this podcast. I feel like this has been a very bad podcast in which you have not learned anything, and I do apologize.
It's just been chaotic.
It's been so chaotic. I don't know what caused this chaos.
But I think the last 2 episodes were chaotic for my mental. I need an answer to who John Sugar is and what they're doing with him. And even the doctor, like he was talking to his handler.
Yeah, and they said she didn't tell somebody about it. Obviously, again, we mentioned that she said like he knows about Stallings,
yeah.
so they need to like. So it's yeah, I'm very excited to watch the next two because I'm just really, really fucking confused as to what's going on.
Me too.
They're able to pack so much into 30 minutes of this show, which is very, very impressive. Um,
But guys, okay, I want to give you guys homework, right?
mhm.
The opening credits of this show, that
I know the opening credits
yeah,
here. Mhm.
it sounds like something else. It's been fucking with me for so long.
I
It
don't know.
sounds so much like something, and that's like right before the music comes in. The music comes in and it sounds like some, and that just stays in the background. But for
It
the
reminds
first
me of
five,
Warrior.
I haven't seen Warrior, but the first
Okay.
5-10 seconds,
Is that Nick Jonas?
it has a similar,
And
No,
Frank
that's
Grillo.
Kingdom.
Oh,
similar
Shaz-
cadence, similar music
Shazam
to
it now.
another. No, Shazam isn't helpful, to another type of show that's like it's comedy, and it's like it was almost it's almost silly
I'll check.
cartoonish
It's not
comedy.
Succession,
It's not Succession, it's not BoJack, it's like
not Severance.
no, it's
Can someone play it again?
No, because I
no.
don't have money to pay Apple.
But
We'll
guys, I'm telling you, that opening it reminds me of a show.
Well, if you're listening on YouTube, if you're listening or you're
Dun,
watching on YouTube and you have
dun.
an idea what to because like trying to remember, let us know. Um, fuck, this is a really good show, and I'm really, really intrigued with this mystery. I think we will know more by the time we're talking in 2 weeks' time.
I
Inshallah.
have a
Talk
question.
about episode 6. Yes, TMT. Go ahead.
Do you think Old Girl's alive?
Oh, that's a good one. Actually,
Oh,
finally,
that's
something
good.
about the show that it doesn't
Yeah.
involve Odumodudu.
Yeah. I think she's alive. I think she's alive.
Yeah, she has to
I
be.
think it's more interesting if she's still alive.
Yeah,
Do
she
you
will
think
be.
she's in captivity or she's somewhere saying pretty sexy?
I think she's in captivity.
I think she's chilling.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
TMT, what about you? What are your
I
answers?
don't.
She's tired of her
I don't
family,
care.
man.
Yeah, you don't care,
Like
but what
it's not like I don't care, but like I've gone further in the show than you both have, and
oh.
I still have no answers to that yet, and it's pissing me off. So I'm trying to not think
Okay, so if
about
you
it.
have no answers, then what is your guess?
No, well, I like being against you, so I want to say pretty, sitting pretty, chilling.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. I like feeling the antagonism. I
100%.
mean, come on, man. Just call the police. Please call the police. Don't like let's stop doing this thing in movies and TV shows where like no, you were fine. You did the right thing, self defense. Please call the police next time.
Oh yeah, I was actually thinking that. Like
We can't be doing this every time.
but that maybe there's more to it. And she didn't tell Melanie the full story.
Maybe. Maybe. So right now the body count is 2. Confirmed. Yeah, 2. Because he's still alive. The grandfather is still alive. Okay. Any final thoughts?
Excited to watch the next 2 episodes, and finding out what the hell is going on. If he's a robot, an alien.
Also, what's behind the door? Eric Lange's door.
Oh yeah, true.
He also.
True.
I think the music that they end every episode with, those needle drops are incredible.
Do you guys think the dog is going to die?
No,
I think that dog is dead.
No,
the show can't do it.
I think the dog is going to die.
It's not that
I
kind
don't
of
think
show.
it's that kind of show.
Okay. I think that dog is doomed.
It's only a certain type of TV show
So
can
so
kill a
let me.
dog.
So he keeps rejecting the dog, and I think the dog is going to sacrifice itself to save him or
You
something
think he
like
rejects it? He doesn't reject the dog. He
that.
just
He's like, it's
doesn't.
not my dog.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to like fully accept the dog. I don't think he's rejecting it. It's just
Fair
like
enough.
you're not my dog, and he's also like it's not his natural instinct to because he forgets the dog sometimes. Like Charlie was like, "What about the dog?" I don't think he rejects the dog. I think he likes the dog.
Okay,
a lot.
Bankole, you're the film buff. I was expecting you to come with a list of all the films John Sugar is always watching. But
No, I do not know this. I do not know this. I've said it before. I'm very upfront. I do not know these films. These films are like way before my time. These are 40s and 50s films. I thought that one that they actually watched was real, though, but apparently it's fake, obviously.
really, the one who was watching with
What's
the dog.
No, the one they were watching in the screening.
Oh,
I have a question for both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What can you both name a movie from that era that you both fuck with heavy that you've seen a bunch of times? Like from the 40s to the
The only one I've seen
70s.
is Citizen Kane.
You fuck with it?
Yeah, I think it's actually good. It's one I was like, oh, this is actually worth the hype when I
Like
watched it.
literally one of the highest regarded movies of all time. Yeah, like this is cool. That's how you feel. Okay, how about you, Ebuka?
12 Angry Men meets the criteria. That was amazing.
What
And
what year was that?
57.
So, yeah.
Ooh,
Sound of Music
that's
is actually 65.
yeah,
But
it's a 65.
Yeah, I have a list of all these old films I need to.
What's yours, TMT?
I want to say Sound of Music is always like my default. But I think the Guns of Navarone is like 61 or 60, and that's like
Oh,
my favorite.
you've not seen Citizen Kane or 12 Angry Men?
I've seen Citizen Kane, but I don't think that's
Yeah.
before. Oh,
It's
that's 41. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
holy
Christ.
shit.
Why are you watching a film from 1941?
I had to watch it before mine came out.
Fair. But they were making movies during the Third Reich.
Yeah.
Fair enough, man.
Guys, wow. Anyway, we're black. We can reference everything.
That wasn't a reference. It was just a historical fact.
That was the
that's-
callback, my friend.
You just said
I'm
that.
kidding,
Anyway, okay.
Yeah. I haven't seen Citizen Kane in years, actually, so it's hard for me to pull it as a reference because it was such a long time ago. But I will watch it again and tell you how I feel. Were you engaged from start to finish?
Yeah, it actually was. It was there. I
Yeah.
didn't think I would be because I was watching like almost 80 years. No, definitely 80 years after. But yeah,
Right.
it's good. It's
Okay.
it's
On
fine.
Austin Wells delivers, right?
Yeah, he's a very good like performance.
He's
Movie
that
star
guy.
performance. Yeah, it's like fine.
Okay.
Anyway, okay.
All right. I'll check it out.
Let's wrap up. We're really still digging this show. I apologize to the
Let's play
listeners.
them out then a cappella.
Why? What are you doing?
Because the glasses, come on, man.
I don't think the snapping
One.
will make it through
One.
the editing.
One.
This is insane to me.
What do you do with a problem like Maria?
That's not how the song goes. That's not how the song goes.
Wow.
Okay, no, it's hello. Do you know it's hello? No, it's do re mi fa sol
Different
la
song.
ti do.
Different song.
Like 3 different songs.
Also.
Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do a deer,
Uh-huh.
a female deer.
Mm-hmm. I'm not singing on the podcast. God forbid.
Ray, a drop of
Drop
golden,
of golden
sun.
sun.
Mm-hmm.
Me,
Me,
a
a
name
name
I
I
call
call
myself.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
Far
Far
along way to run. So a needle pulling thread. See
What? Do you not know your thing?
la.
Wow.
What's the name of la? La 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 la.
No, the sound that follows so.
The sound of so.
Because they didn't have anything to say with it.
See a drink I drink with bread.
No,
A drink with jam and bread.
Jam and bread. And do.
No, which brings us
That
back to
really doesn't-
do.
Whatever, man.
This was your idea. Why did you know the words to the
Okay,
song?
let me
Was
pick
your
another
idea?
another song.
We
then.
know.
Don't. I veto this. I feel like we can all-
9,540,000.
Fuck you. Guys, thank you very much for listening.
Oh, God.
TNT and Ebuka, thank you for joining me again. I hope you guys are enjoying Sugar. I apologize for this episode. I don't know what just
It's
happened.
It's nice to not be the most chaotic.
And if
person
it's
ever.
quite alright,
Please
I
stop.
need you, baby.
Please stop.
And if it's quite all-
Please stop.
Nah, Charlie, what's going on?
Join us in 2 weeks'
I
time.
love you, baby. And if
Oh
it's
my
quite alright,
Bye, guys.
I need you,
Bye.
baby.